Alright, let's get this in one more time, man. Let's go.
Should never put me on this. Okay, yeah, my boy. We back on top.
Episode 32, Poor Man's Poetry Podcast. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jump on, you rap guys, the joke.
Appreciate you guys tuning in, yeah.
Without the green light from my coach, man, don't make me have to smack your liner. I'm
Harold
short
Moore.
and y'all Harold miners that rap.
I don't even know the lyrics. Look at
All black, ski mask, love, tuck the thing. Drive slow, lights out
Like I love this game.
See, I live this, y'all paint that pic. And y'all like magic, I'm starting to believe
You dudes ain't that sick.
Might see your boy scooping up a bird to get knowledge. Number one draft pick,
And I skipped college.
Snakes in the trenches, I peep those. Get injured, end up like Grant Hill on the bench in your street clothes. Talk about he real guy, he quick with a Glock. But like Kirk Thomas, he ain't good for shit on the block.
Knicks fans, what's up?
Man, I don't mean to seem rude. Gunshot do you like Vancouver, make your team move. Let's be the NBA, never
NBC.
Yeah, rookie of the year
/ MVP.
Never came before, we came to the fall.
Yeah, man. That's one of my inspirations right there. Joe Button, you already know. Shout out to JBP, all that, you know.
All day.
Yeah. But let's get into our episode. Yeah, man. Thanks you guys for subscribing on all of our digital streaming platforms.
Yes.
Including YouTube and especially Ghana. You guys over in India have really been rocking with us, and we definitely appreciate it.
Shout out. For real.
Mm-hmm. So, what we gonna start off with first, man? Let's go into last week, the weekend. How's your week been doing so far? Let's get into all that.
Week so far, it's been alright. How can I explain it?
You got a hoarse voice over there, man. What's going on with you, bro? You sound like you going through it, man.
Yeah, I am. But I'm cool.
All right.
Week been alright. Can't complain.
That's what's up.
It's been an average week.
Yeah.
As long as I'm above ground, but I did take Monday off.
Okay.
Yeah, but weekend, I was with you for the weekend. Yeah, but it was cool though.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting weekend, if we might say.
A different climate.
Yeah, different climate. Well, if you guys want to know what we're talking about, we did go to Atlanta.
All-Star Weekend.
All-Star Weekend.
Yes, sir.
I guess what you would call All-Star Weekend in this type of a climate, in the Corona
yeah,
climate.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy, but what I can say, I don't know how them women was able to dress that way.
Bro, it was like 36 degrees when we touched down.
Bro, and I don't think I was fully prepared for that.
I was cold. Hold on. Let's start back from the beginning.
Listen, for a person from New York to say it's cold says a lot. I'm from the South. That shit, it's a difference between 36 degrees in Atlanta and in Savannah.
It is, because in Atlanta, you know, especially where we were in the city. So there's a lot of shade. There's a lot of big buildings and a lot of shade. So that wind's gonna hit you a little different,
That's why I sound like this, I think. But I'm good though.
Boy, what you mean, boy? You don't have the Rona? How you didn't have the Rona before? This done hitting you? This hitting you differently, huh?
Man, that joint hit me like a. I was like, ooh, shit. But no, I'm good though. Yeah, you could bounce back from anything if you had that
Rona.
Yeah, that encounter. But
of course.
Outside of that, Dennis left his bag here. Just want to let y'all know.
Yeah, let's start off with that, with the trip. So, leaving out of here Saturday morning, of course, I got to get my dog together. I had everything packed. I wasn't in a rush or anything. I mean, my bag was packed.
Yeah.
Had everything together. But, of course, when my dog sees that I'm getting ready to leave the house, yeah, he hides. So, he'll go in our room under the bed. And no, I can't. I don't want to tell you guys my age, but I'm up there in age.
He's not that old, y'all.
I'm really not. I'm really not. But I feel it, the effects in my body at times. So for me to have to go under the bed and actually physically remove him from under there, it gets a little
shaky.
Yeah, shaky at times. So times I have to just physically remove the whole mattress off the bed and like the mattress box string, just throw it to the side. But
just to get him out.
Yeah, and I don't feel like that. I didn't feel like that on Saturday. So I think I was my focus was trying to, I guess, have him in my hand and put the gate up, so he wouldn't do all that. And then for some reason, I forgot my bag here. I didn't notice I forgot my bag. No, let me tell you about this guy. I get to this guy. He looked in my back seat. He did not notice I didn't have a bag.
Listen, I saw his shoes in the back, but I was like, well, maybe he threw his bag in the back, went in the house, grabbed his shoes, threw it in there, then came.
Yeah.
Dennis didn't do that.
I'm not blaming you. Not blaming you because it could have been in the trunk and you didn't know or anything, something like that.
Yeah, but in his defense, it could have been in the back seat. It was enough space, but I didn't. But I did.
I'm just trying to find any way, any outlet just to blame somebody, besides myself.
Of course, we're men. That's what we do at times.
All the time.
But nah. And then I ain't gonna lie, like I just kind of threw some stuff in the trunk. I mean, in my bag. Like if you paid attention, like when
that's my bag right over there. You see, everything's right over from what I was packed from this weekend. It's right there.
He had enough of everything. I had more than enough, but it was cool though. Got to the city late, went to the mall late.
That took up the majority of the time. Oh my gosh, that mall getting to what mall was that? Cumberland,
Lenox.
Yo. Lenox. Getting off the exit, it took us 45 minutes to get from the exit to the parking lot.
Yep. But the good thing
it was probably longer than that. I'm just exaggerating, maybe 45 minutes, but
no, it was you I think you kind of spot on.
Yeah, that was it. That was like, yo, us here in Savannah. I'm from New York, so I'm kind of used to the traffic, but Savannah has kind of gotten me out of the traffic life,
Facts.
Besides where they're doing construction at and stuff, but that goes pretty quickly.
Very much so. Because as long as you in traffic in Savannah, in one specific area, is probably like 30 minutes.
Exactly.
If that. Mm-hmm. And that's just stretching it. In Atlanta, you looking at an hour.
And that's for the birds, man. I'm not about to sit there and I don't even like lines. Now I'm not about to sit in my man. Listen, that's too much.
And then when we got to the mall, it was just
ratchets after ratchets. It was like the whole hood. Everybody's hood was in the mall.
Bro, it's like they took Savannah, Mississippi, Alabama, and all the surrounding areas and put them in Atlanta.
Exactly.
For 2 days, it's All-Star Weekend. The game is on Sunday. Ain't none of y'all motherfuckers went to that game.
No, nobody got into the game. No, but there were a few in the game. I think they had like a limit of 2,000 people, but I don't know. It must have just been like special people or like family and friends of.
I'm assuming that'd have been family.
Players and yeah, but I've seen like posts on Instagram and like people posting like them actually being at the game.
Okay.
Yeah, but
they
privileged,
Yeah, they had to been up the upper echelon.
That must be, yeah.
Yeah, but outside of that, we watch Quavo and them beat up on Lil Baby. I don't know.
Yeah. I forgot about that one.
I don't know if it was some QC beef between Quavo and Lil Baby.
Lil Baby,
but he made him feel like a little baby. At the end of the day.
Really, Lil Baby
man had a triple-double in the 2-on-2. Who has a triple-double in the 2-on-2 game?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, but Quavo really does have skills on the court though.
Yeah, he do.
Mm-hmm. But Lil Baby, he need to get a trainer or something, or he need to go back to a clinic or something like that. Cause
clinic.
No, but I did read a post where he said that what he said, I think I quoted him. He said, I've been put the basketball down because I jumped off the porch early or something like that. But that sounds like an excuse.
Yeah, I don't know how early you jumped off the porch, but must have been jumped off that goddamn porch when you had a diaper on or something like that because you got your ass whipped. I
seen him shoot the free throw.
Yeah.
You damn near broke the glass backboard, boy.
Yep.
I don't know.
But I was not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. I knew Quavo could play basketball.
Yes.
I did know 2 Chainz could play basketball.
I thought 2 Chainz would have been better.
2 Chainz was looking like one of them washed up uncles who be drinking OE at the basketball court and still think they got it. That's how he was looking.
But you know what? I'll give him a pass because they said that he has an injury. I don't know if he's recovering or he just had surgery or he's getting ready to have surgery. But yeah, they said that's the reason why he wasn't looking like how he should look when he's on the basketball. Because what, 2 Chainz is what, 6'4", 6'4", something like that.
Yeah, he about 6. He's 6 tall.
Yeah, 6 tall. He's taller than me. I'm 6'3". He's taller than me. I know that.
This is what I'm saying. Put that white boy in the post all day. Turn around, lay up.
Jack Harlow?
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
I want to give props to Jack Harlow. I didn't actually see the majority of the game. Cutter watched the majority of the game while we was at wherever we was at.
Mango, shout out to Mango.
Yeah,
we didn't eat from y'all, but
the line was too long. But yeah, we gonna check y'all out. I mean, I've eaten from y'all before and it's good, but I wanted my man to check y'all out.
Yeah, because he was bragging about it. Man, we gotta go over there.
Mango's Restaurant. If you haven't, it's by Georgia State University downtown. Check it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So we watched a little bit of it, but. Yeah, it ain't that.
Yeah, man. I was.
Jack Harlow. No, we listen. We not gonna give him a pass because he ain't really do too much.
He ain't do nothing.
Nah, he was.
He had. I seen him hit a 3. He hit a 3.
That was it.
That's all he did the whole game.
That's it. Man, Quavo had 32 points going to 21. I was done. Yeah.
But I gotta give. Besides all that, I gotta give my man Jack Harlow props for on the mic. That boy can rhyme. He can rap.
But yeah, he can rap. He can rap.
But don't touch a basketball no more. That's what you're saying.
Just don't touch it. I mean, shoot. I can't even laugh the way I want to. Yeah, that ain't your move.
That's not his bag, though.
Yeah, that ain't your bag. But Quavo, he had something to prove. But I did hear.
But Quavo has gotten MVP of the Celebrity All-Star Game before.
True. True. But man, all I'm saying is this: I think who said they wanted some smoke? Dirk said he wanted smoke. Chris Brown said
Dirk look a little chunky. He looked like he got a little. I don't know. I mean, not saying he fat, but he looked like he.
Yeah.
Quavo looked like he's pretty much in the. He can. Yeah. He in the gym. Dirk, you look like you gonna need some work, buddy.
But I ain't gonna lie. Man, them boys say Dirk that cold.
Oh, Dirk and who?
Yeah, I've just heard. I don't know. I ain't never seen them, but
I seen a clip the other day. Did you see a clip of Drake in the gym and they was talking and like Drake was in the post and like somebody on the other team was like send help because Drake was in the post. I'm like, come on, Drake. Man. Drake don't weigh nothing but about 200. Easy. That's it.
You ain't that big, Drake. I'm sorry.
So you weigh is a little 200.
Stick to the pen.
Right.
Well, the ghostwriter, whatever you want to do.
Just make hits, buddy. Yeah, just make hits.
But now, Dirk, Chris Brown said he wanted to smoke.
I heard Chris Brown could hoop.
Chris Brown that cold could crack.
I heard that.
Shoot, Jim said him and Cam wanted some smoke.
Yes, I heard. Well, we already know Cam could hoop. Cam and Mace, because they was on the same high school team back in the day. Right. J. Cole. We saw J. Cole was at the All-Star game like a year or two ago, and he tried to dunk, but he missed the dunk.
Yeah, but he got it. Dave East, we know he could hoop.
Oh, yeah, he used to play in college. He played in college, yes.
Dave East, that crack.
I think he just don't want. Where is Dave East? Speaking of that, Dave East, you've been in hiding since this whole not since the whole pandemic, but
for the most part,
we want to see more of you, buddy. Get back out here, get to your pen, and not necessarily even if it's not making hits, we just want to hear you rap. We want to hear you rap.
Last time I heard, Dave East was on Jim album, the deluxe.
Yeah, and he rapped pretty good on that.
Always.
Granted, we know that you still want to come with a dope album, but you have to sort of, at least this is my personal opinion, you need to build back the streets first because you've been absent from the streets for a little while. So build back the streets first, then get back to trying to make your singles with Chris Brown and Bruno Mars and all them. Don't give us no Bruno Mars and Chris Brown singles when you come back. Give us the street shit.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's evolving.
He is.
And his 2 little girls taking up a lot of his time.
I think so too, yeah.
Even I noticed.
I didn't know he had 2, but yeah, he has 2 now. Okay.
Only reason I know because I was on his Instagram earlier.
What was I know the first one was named what? Kiara
Chanel.
Kiara, yeah.
That's what he named the album off of. That's when I first started listening to him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Did you hear about the rapper Southside, he's done a couple of tracks. The only one I pretty much know notably is the one with Drake and Gucci Mane. I don't know the name of the song. I can, yeah. I know, but anyway, regardless of all that, he says he's announcing his retirement from producing after the next 808 Mafia album. So
that album must be fire.
Yeah, it may. I'm not gonna say nothing negative, but we respect everything that you've done for the craft so far and all your producing, and yeah, man, we just wish you luck in your retirement. Shout out to Southside, yeah.
Southside, what to do?
Yes, sir. And
I think in order for you to renounce your retirement, you must got some stuff in the tuck.
Got to have some stuff in the tuck. I think he does, hopefully. Yeah, man, but what else we had coming on in the news? Oh, did you hear about your boy, Youngboy? What's up with your boy, NBA Youngboy, man?
First of all, that ain't my boy. Let's be clear.
I thought that was your man's.
He never been my man. I wasn't on his.
Well, apparently he's not too many other people's mans, and he's got some type of things going on. I mean, well, he has other things going on. So, but apparently he had a time allotted and a chance to get in the studio with J. Cole in the studio.
Right.
J. Cole waited for this man 8 hours. 8 hours. 8 whole hours. For a regular person, that's a shift. That's a job shift.
Yeah.
8 hours and Youngboy still didn't show up.
And for you to do somebody like that, that's J. Cole.
That's J. Cole, brother.
Right.
I mean, I understand you are NBA Youngboy too. NBA Youngboy, he's probably sold more. I don't think that was his mindset. From what I've heard, from what I was reading, it seemed like the time that they had that session, NBA Youngboy, he had other stuff going on. He was just like, his mindset wasn't and I guess in that type of a mindset to be in the studio with J. Cole. That was his excuse. But it sounds like just that, an excuse.
And that's what it is. I mean, you can't waste an artist like J. Cole time. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I don't care.
That's J. Cole, man. Like, he's one of the...
For y'all generation, that's like Jay-Z.
Basically. He's top 3 of the last decade. Like, exactly. You can't say...
And it's like
if you got a session to go with him...
You could take advantage of the session.
Exactly.
Full advantage.
You are NBA Youngboy, but you also have to realize
your cap space,
your opponents, and your the people who are doing the same thing in the same space that you are doing. It can elevate you. Granted that he's not in your demographic or the type of music you're trying to push, but if you two get together, you have to think about the type of
you see J. Cole with the artists that we actually named earlier. Mm-hmm. You won't hear about an NBA Youngboy sitting courtside of a basketball game. You'll never hear NBA Youngboy being involved with a slam dunk contest. You'll never hear NBA Youngboy being involved with all the activist stuff that J. Cole was a part of. Mm-hmm. That man has done way more in his career than you have just in general. Granted, you got money. Right. I understand that. Mm-hmm. But it's a certain level of respect that you should have when it come down to artists like J. Cole.
Right.
And you displayed none. I don't care what headspace you was in. It's just me.
Should have gave him that respect.
Exactly. You could have called him or something like that. 8 hours, bro. There's nothing you could have been doing in those 8 hours where you couldn't send this man a text message like, bro, we had canceled. Get back to you later. Simple.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, but hopefully this is something that they told us after the fact, and hopefully they have actually gotten in the studio. And
I don't know if I want to hear that though. That's just me personally.
I mean, I can see J. Cole actually trying to. I don't think I would want to hear it either. Now that you said it, no. But I can see J. Cole being with the last couple of singles that he's came out with. J. Cole, he knows himself, so he knows his audience, and he knows how music and the way music is being consumed is evolving. Yeah. So he knows that he's going to try to have to get in touch with some of those younger artists, adapt, get in touch with or collaborate with some of those younger artists so that his sound won't sound so old, and so some of the younger audience will kind of adapt to him, Granted, if he wants to grow his audience, J. Cole can stay in the audience in the demographic of what he just has. But if he wants to grow it and keep expanding, NBA YoungBoy is not a bad look in my opinion. You know,
but he doing stuff with 21 Savage.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it ain't like he did something with.
By NBA YoungBoy, he's way bigger than 21 Savage.
Really?
Yeah, YoungBoy do numbers.
I know he do numbers, but I think it's because, like we speaking about the demographic, the people that's actually downloading.
Yeah, I think both of them will be a good look for him. But I mean, like I said, I just hope they actually, I hope this is old news and they actually did get into the studio together. We'll see what happens from it. You know?
Yeah, we'll see. Mm-hmm. We can always hope for the best, but
yeah. What else was out there from this past couple days, I should say. Shout out to Uncle Nearest. They were the first African American whiskey company to be the best-selling African American owned and founded spirit brand of all time. So shout out to Uncle Nearest. Had to get that right. Absolutely.
Shout you out for real.
Yeah. Where's the air horn for them? There we go.
Big ups.
Yes, sir. What else we had out there? And my phone.
Kodak Black and Cardi.
Yes, shout out to Cardi. I'm tired of, matter of fact, let me just start with that.
Cardi.
We be doing a lot of, we're going to get to Cardi and Kodak, but a lot of podcasts and stuff, I noticed that with our podcast too.
What that?
We do be doing a lot of shout outs.
Shout out.
We like shout out this, shout out. We don't know them niggas to be shouting them out. Like, yeah, give them up, give them their props, but
don't know y'all.
We don't gotta shout them out every second. Like all y'all other podcasts and radio stations, stop shouting niggas out every second you don't know. Every second. But yeah, anyway, big ups to Cardi and Kodak. Kodak got credentials on that Bodak Yellow single. That single was officially diamond. Diamond is a big deal. There's not too many people that go diamond. Diamond is 10 million records sold.
Outkast.
Yeah, that was mostly Andre 3000 though. That's.
I'm glad you know that.
Yeah, that was mostly Andre 3000. I mean, no diss to Big Boy. Big Boy, you had singles. We had the album. That even your album, a part of that double album was dope. But what drove that to go diamond? Love Below. Yes. Yes,
sir.
Yes. But yeah, shout out to once again Kodak and
Cody.
Oh no,
Kodak.
Well, yeah.
That's that name all the way up twice.
Twice, but they know what we were talking about. We're gonna go ahead and take a little break and get right back with y'all, man.
Yes, all right. Shout out to Cardi.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi and her new single Up. If you guys haven't heard it yet, I don't know how you haven't heard it. I'm pretty sure it's on all the
and it's up. And
radio station. Yeah, all that.
I'm talking about, I seen people on Facebook, Instagram dance. I'm talking about they was I was like, ooh, what song that is?
They getting it in for that.
Cardi. I'm not gonna be dancing to that.
That's a club. I mean, not a club. That's a gym record right there. That actually is a gym record.
Yeah, I don't blame her. I mean, she had to do something though. Mm-hmm. She had to come back because like we haven't really heard anything from Cardi for a while.
Yeah, last single. I think she was having label issues though. She was trying to get the label to.
I thought she was with QC though.
That's her management. QC's her management. Yeah, QC just managed her. She's on Atlantic. Yeah, she's on Atlantic. Mic check. Okay, we in there.
Mic check.
Yeah, she's like, on Atlantic.
I mean, she got a machine behind her. She good.
Yeah, she will be just fine. Yeah, but
yeah, we waiting for the Migos to drop, man.
They coming. They coming. I see they shooting videos and stuff now, so they come. A lot of people getting ready to come out like this summer. I think this summer's gonna be pretty lit.
I'm waiting to listen to something because like some of this music ain't been all the way there. It ain't been all the way
everybody there. Just waiting. Everybody, and I think the time is. Everybody sees the flood is about to come. Everybody about to start. Well, the majority of people are gonna go and get the the vaccine, and they see that the touring's about to start open up. So I think the good music is about to start coming.
It is up. It is up.
I've noticed that, speaking of that, with good new music coming, I see Pete Rock and DJ Premier, two of my favorite old school producers.
Yes, sir.
They're getting ready to produce 2 new albums for De La Soul. Shout them out. De La Soul's been going through some label issues. Well, trying to get royalties for their old albums, and they haven't been having much luck. But
they need their stuff, bro.
Shout out to the cartoon on the Cartoon Network. I need to catch that episode, but they just did a De La Soul episode that basically just explained the whole record label thing of what they're going to, and they did it pretty unique and pretty cool. So I wish somebody would tell me what episode that is and what's the exact name of the show, so I can tell my listeners, so I can actually watch it myself, man. So
yeah,
somebody let us know.
We need that info.
Yeah, and we also looking out for those De La Soul albums, cause
most definitely.
Yeah, Me, Myself, and I. Y'all don't know about that, man. That's too old. Some of y'all wasn't even probably born when Me, Myself, and I came out.
At all.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shot y'all out though, for real.
Absolutely.
Even though we said we're gonna stop shouting people out.
It's all good.
But De La Soul, y'all deserve it though. For real. Y'all definitely like pioneers. Y'all like the KRS Ones, and y'all up there with them, man.
Shout out. Ain't nobody gonna believe me, but one of my uncle's friends' moms was actually De La Soul's mother. One of the members of De La Soul's mother. It was the dark skinned guy. That was his mom.
With the bald head.
Yeah, with the bald head.
Who wore the glasses.
Yeah, that was his mom. So yeah, his mom used to hang out with my peoples and all that back in the day, playing cards and all that, barbecuing and all that. Yeah,
he was nice. The group was nice in general, though.
Absolutely. What else we got out there? Let's talk about the Guardians of Griselda.
Hold on, wait.
Ready to see us?
Wait. Let's back up. Talk about All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
Steph Curry does not need to be
let's
going up against anybody unless they Reggie Miller in a 3-point contest. I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm not going to debate that. I would not. Well, Dame is about the only person that could probably be in his vicinity. Dame and Clay. Dame, Clay, and
that's it.
Yeah, that's about. It's not too many. That's consistent like him. There's not too many else.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it's not a real competition, man. That's like. It's like LeBron in the slam dunk contest. We just know, like, if LeBron gonna be in the slam dunk contest,
Zion can probably get him. Zion
jump off 2 feet. No diss. The last person that was able to jump off 2 feet was Dominique Wilkins, and he still lost against Jordan. I'm just saying. Yeah. So I don't really know like what's going on over there, but I just don't recommend nobody get into the 3-point contest if Stephen Curry's in the 3-point contest, because the boy is too flawless, man. Like, you giving somebody basically free shots at you who's a sharpshooter, and that's basically what he is on the basketball court, a sharpshooter. You can't do that. You killing yourself. Just stop.
He is. I mean, and I have to say, I respect Stephen Curry, because me coming up from, being a basketball player and being kind of old school, if you guys want to say so nowadays, we don't really, not saying we don't respect, but a lot of people from my age, we kind of respect dunkers. More of like dunkers and the dribblers. So it's like we don't respect the 3-point, people like back in the day, the shots that him and Dame taking from half court, those are bad shots. You'd be like, back in the day, we'd be like, what you doing? The coach would sit you down
quick
for taking a shot like that.
Boy,
you know what I'm saying?
The coach sit you down if you hit.
You're not playing no more. Yeah, even if you hit the shot, just the coach would be like, no.
Get your hands on
you're not shooting that shot no more.
Get on the end of the bench.
Exactly. Now. So it's like, but I respect it now because it's unprecedented, and it's never before seen besides like those three, the three that I named.
Yeah, it seemed like it's definitely evolving like with everything else.
Right.
But bro, I don't think I ever seen LeBron that happy passing the ball to anybody, bro. Like, LeBron was actually happy to pass the ball to Steph. Like, I'm talking about he was making
They were on the same team, yeah.
For real. Like, it was free lunch.
Yeah.
Just giving it to him. But
that's never gonna happen though. They never, unless it's Team USA or something like that.
But ain't nobody playing with Team USA.
Yeah, they gonna, not the scrubs, but they gonna put not the big dogs. They're not gonna put the big dogs on the team this year.
The last big dog I saw was Carmelo.
Yeah,
and that's when he was with them young boys, and it was not like so yeah. But no, yeah. Shout out to the West Coast, of course. You know they won. And then, of course, they did it in honor of Kobe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they did do an honor to Kobe?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I tapped out of the game probably like after the halfway through the third. I was like,
yeah,
this ain't for me.
Yeah, it was,
I mean, granted, I love basketball. Basketball is for me, but
bro, did you hear about Blake Griffin going to the Nets?
I heard about it. It ain't gonna help him or nothing. It ain't. Blake Griffin is so washed up now. He's not the same Blake Griffin like how y'all.
He may not be the same Blake Griffin.
You guys are used to the name. You guys just see the name Blake Griffin. You're like, oh my gosh, they going to the ship. No, Blake Griffin is not. He's gonna score 8 to 10 points a game and get you a couple rebounds. That's it.
I think he'll do more because they still got DeAndre Jordan down there. You got starting lineup: Kyrie, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, Jordan.
Blake are not starting. They're not gonna put. Or if they do, that's gonna be a big mistake on them because they're gonna get washed every night. If they put Blake and DeAndre on the court at the same time,
I don't think so. I think it'll be.
It's a new NBA, boy. Them young kids is gonna run around because they can't defend them. They can't defend them young boys.
Play with it if you want to.
They're not gonna be on the. Blake Griffin gonna come off the bench.
Say what you want.
Yeah, they're not gonna put him in the starting lineup.
We shall see. We shall see. But either way, though, I think it's good for basketball.
Yeah. All them big names on one team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like how the Lakers was like last year. I'm sorry. Like, no diss, but like, yeah, they had some huge names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else happened?
Either way, I still don't think the Lakers not. I mean, well, the Nets not winning the ship either way. This year.
I don't know. The Lakers gonna win the ship if Anthony Davis don't come back. Anthony Davis been out for a minute, Bubba.
Yeah, he is. I mean, see, that's the thing. Anthony Davis is gonna come back for the playoffs. The thing is LeBron gonna be here for the playoffs? That's what they gotta wonder about because it's like the NBA is sort of, in my opinion, this is just I got my tinfoil hat on. The NBA is sort of rigged. It's sort of rigged.
I agree with that.
So it's like, yeah, AD gonna come back in a couple of weeks, and then I mean, like they might be together. I mean, honestly, I think LeBron is gonna go down for a couple of weeks. It might be a couple of weeks before the playoffs because he's gonna need some rest.
He's up in age.
Yeah, and if LeBron goes all year without doing anything and they still win the championship, man, I gotta give him the greatest of all time because he's. Like, I mean, like, granted, like, he didn't want to do all this just because of COVID and all this, but he fought through it and he did it, and then they still win the championship after all this, and then he doesn't miss any time or anything like that. He's not injured, and still.
I think he wanted to do it. That's just me.
You think he wants to play?
No, I think he wanted to play last year.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about like the All-Star. I mean, like none of the players like really wanted the All-Star game. Like they didn't want to play the All-Star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like and like they didn't really.
They didn't desire to do it.
Yeah, like being with the what was that? The NBA Finals. It ended in October.
Yeah,
and then the new season it started right back up in December.
Right.
It was like they really didn't want that. So it was like a lot of people really thought that LeBron was gonna take off most of the year. You know, like be like because he's did so much from last year.
Right.
But it looks like Anthony Davis is actually doing that. And it's no telling what LeBron is going to do. That's just me having my tinfoil hat on and, kind of looking to see how the future goes a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
it's just speculation. It's just speculation.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll definitely see.
Yep. But, what was we at before that? Oh, we was getting into, like I said, the Guardian of the Griseldas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but,
that is us. That is we.
Shout out to those guys. Oh no, not shout. Well,
yeah.
Big ups to those guys. Shout outs, however you want to say it, to those guys for opening up the Buffalo Kids lifestyle clothing store. We need to go there one day. That would be pretty dope if it's still open by the time I don't think it's not like a store that's gonna be open for forever. It's like a pop-up shop.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, I don't think it's not gonna be open for forever. At least I don't think so.
Either way, man.
Oh wait, no, you were right. It is a clothing store. It's in Western New York's Walden Galleria. Yeah. So it looks like it's here to stay. Yeah. So yeah, they did the ribbon cutting for it last week.
And then also the money that they got going in is actually going back to the community. So they really trying to build up The
Okay.
community.
That's what's up.
So yeah, big ups definitely to Griselda, Conway, The
Yeah, yeah.
Machine,
Mm-hmm.
West Side, and
Yeah, it looks pretty
Benny.
dope, man. I wish I...
The Butcher coming, nigga.
Speaking of that, we got the Butcher's new EP. It's an EP. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an EP. It's not gonna be a full mixtape or anything like that.
Probably about like 8 or 9 songs.
Probably like 6 or 8, something like that. Yeah, because last one was like 6 songs, 6 or 8 plugs I met. First plugs I met.
Yeah.
Anyway, the new plugs I met, part 2 with Harry Fraud, is coming out the 19th of March, and that's gonna be with Benny and Harry Fraud. And then also they just announced it looks like Hall and Nash too. There's no date on that yet, but they Westside Gunny put out some artwork on his Twitter. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens with that, man. Shout out to Griselda, shout out to Drumwork, shout out to Black Soprano Family, all that, you know.
Big BSF.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Bodie James and Armani too.
Yeah, of course they are Griselda, big Griselda.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to some more Boldy James though, man. I haven't.
He hasn't done anything to wow me.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been saying, yeah, Boldy James, he's it. But yeah, I need something to. His voice is a little bit too monotone for me. A little bit. He needs some more presence on the mic, I think.
I think they should have snatched up Stove God. That would have been.
That's still a possibility, but I mean, Stove God, he's with Busta and Rock Marcy.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's on the Conglomerate. Right. He's on Conglomerate.
Him, shout out to Eddie too. Them boys from Mutant Academy. Yeah, they
is that his homeboys?
Man, the way them boys sound out of VA. Yeah, it sound like they mesh well or have meshed well together in the past. Cause like when you listen to them boys flow, somebody been in somebody's backyard. Like if you go listen to their music, that sound like Griselda. So we'll see.
Mutant Academy?
Mutant Academy.
Okay.
Fly Anakin and them. Yeah.
They sound like Griselda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go check them boys out. Cause remember when E came on and he was talking about him, like I wouldn't actually go back and actually listen to him, and I'm listening. I was like, cause
that's another thing I wanted to get into here too. Like,
I text E and I was like, bruh, like, dude, why does these boys sound like Griselda? I said, man, them boys could be writing for Griselda. He's like,
no, but you know what? One thing I do want to get into, like
that sound. They got.
I'm not gonna like being that it's 2021, and I guess because I've dabbled in that type of arena, and I know, you know, I've touched a couple of things.
Yeah.
Like, Dope Boys got to stop thinking that the listeners are dumb. So I guess I'll go with that as saying that, like, you can't be talking about, yeah, you making all this money, you got this, you got that, and you're not necessarily talking about it in your raps. Because, like, nowadays, if you want people to migrate to what you're saying, I guess, if you want people to believe what you're saying, to believe that, oh, yeah, you sell all this dope, you have all this money, you got to be talking that money stuff. You really, so it's like, if you're not talking no real luxury stuff, if you're not talking no real, like, luxury brands or luxury things that you're doing,
right,
people not gonna believe you, bro. They're gonna be like, you just like me on the, like, yeah, so if you're not,
that's usually how it is. Like, man, everybody,
and I feel like Griselda actually talks that look, like, they talk the stuff, like, they talk about items they talk about items that somebody making $50,000 can't go and buy. Yeah. They talk about things that, like, a real dope boy, things people really can actually believe.
They're living what they spitting.
But they're not actually, they were living it. So it's like, you can tell that, like, they know about it, you know, but I don't think that they're not living it now, I don't think.
No, of course not. They're not living it.
Yeah, and I think that's why, I mean,
I think they're making too much money off the merch and selling music in general.
All right. We are back.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. What other news we had here? Let's talk about. Man, what was I just saying?
Versus.
Yes, Timbaland and Swiss Beats. It seems as if they have sold the verses to the app called Thriller.
Thriller.
You heard about Thriller before?
No.
Thriller was the app. Well, there used to be an app just like Instagram and Facebook and all that, but I think they were an app like Vine. Remember when those Vine videos used to come out? They had like those 15-second clips or whatever.
Yeah.
But then recently they just hosted the Mike Tyson. Was that Mike Tyson? Yeah, the Mike Tyson fight on pay-per-view.
Tell me when he fought Roy.
Was that Roy?
Roy Jones.
Yeah, Roy Jones. I was about to say Roy Mayweather. What the fuck is wrong?
I don't know who that is. Wait.
Yeah, but anyway, Roy Jones. Yeah, Thriller is the app that they sponsored that fight. So, yes,
Okay.
Timbaland and Swiss, they sold it to them.
I don't think it's going to be any more good verses, personally.
Yeah, that versus is over. That's why I've been trying to tell y'all since the beginning.
Yeah. They had some good ones, but nobody going to watch that joint on no Vine or...
No. I mean, it's not going to be like on the app. I don't think versus is... I think they're still going to try a couple more times. But they better hit it out the park. Listen,
when y'all do a versus with one person, D'Angelo and friends, you're done.
Yeah, I had to hear about that. I didn't even know it was actually popping until I heard about it on another podcast. But
It's nothing.
Yeah, man, I want to see the space that Thriller takes it in, because if they're able to take it to a pay-per-view type of format and be able to have performances,
that would be different.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they got a reason behind what they doing.
Right.
But you done already got all the good verses, really. I mean, you got the Elephant Man. I mean, not Elephant Man. Shout out to Elephant Man. You had
and still some more. You know what I saw today?
What?
That they can do? That would be pretty dope.
What?
They can do music and movies off this. Jamie Foxx versus Will Smith. Who you got? That's a good one right there now. That's a good one.
We go.
Jamie Foxx got some bangers too now. Don't try to put him in the not as big a Billboard singles as Will Smith, but Will Smith didn't write those singles. Well, with Jamie Foxx didn't write those singles either.
Okay.
But
we going with Will Smith over here. Don't know what he got going on.
It'll be interesting. It would be interesting. I would say that would be it'd be entertaining, because Jamie Foxx is an entertaining person, I think.
Very much so, but that's kind of like Eddie Murphy and Kevin Hart, two different arenas to an extent.
But that's still a good battle. Or however you decided to do it, that would still be a good battle, in my opinion. Eddie Murphy versus Kevin Hart. That's
in the movies. You talking about in the movies versus?
So see, it's really generational. Because let's say Eddie Murphy is one of my
America,
but Kevin Hart probably.
Nights.
I never really was a fan of Harlem Nights. I tell you
Harlem
that right
Nights
now.
was a good movie.
Nah, that shit wasn't really funny to me.
It was a good movie.
Harlem Nights wasn't it to me. That's not one of my. I don't know what everybody saw. I'm dying on this hill. I don't know what everybody truly saw about Harlem. Harlem Nights was not. It wasn't funny to me. I was never really a Harlem Nights guy.
It's a good movie. I think
that was not Eddie Murphy's one of Eddie Murphy's funniest to me. I was like, what do you?
I think he will get Kevin Hart to fuck up out of here personally. That's just me. That's just me.
I got you.
Yeah. So yeah. We'll see.
Yes, I got you. That's your opinion, brother.
Yeah, everybody entitled to it.
Of course.
What's up with what was next?
Sci-Hi the Prince.
Sci-Hi.
We are also guardians of Sci-Hi.
All
Prince.
day.
Yeah, he says Kanye West's Donda album is delayed because of the divorce. So
oh yeah, and when we was listening to the JBP, we found out that he wasn't really signed to Good Music.
Absolutely, yeah. Kanye was not.
We didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say,
he was a writer. He was just a writer.
Exactly. But one thing I will say is glad he's in good health. Glad he survived everything that he went through. Mm-hmm. But definitely rest in peace to the artist from because I had got a message from my people when we was in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Somebody died the night before we got there because he got shot. A cat out of Texas. It was a rapper out of Texas that got killed in traffic in Atlanta.
Wow.
I don't know what type of climate or what everybody got going on, man, but bless up to his whole family, whatever he got going on. Shout them out and just understand, man, that people for the longest take people for granted, regardless of where you come from. Because I remember, coming from Savannah, jokers, you'd be like, oh, jokers from Atlanta, soft day, this, that, that, and the other. But, man, like, listen, when you on somebody else's turf, you got to abide by the rules. I don't know the ins and outs of the situation, how what happened or whatever. But, man, whenever you go to other people's cities, you got to move accordingly. You really, Big Bank and all of them, they said it. They've been saying it for years. Like, if you from there, you got to model your, not necessarily.
It just depends on the person and the type of lifestyle you live in. If you living in that type of lifestyle,
you got to move accordingly.
Yeah, but even when I was quote unquote I had my right foot in, had my left foot out type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, bro. I go to somebody's. I don't care who you is. I'm not checking in with you, bro. I don't know. I don't know you. So what I'm checking in with you for?
Well, see, the purpose of the check-in.
I don't give a fuck a check-in. I don't. You come to my city. I don't know you. You don't got to check in with. Granted, I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm not checking in with nobody. Whoever city I come with, whoever city I go to, I'll leave it right there.
Well, see, the thing is, all right. When we spoke about the Quando situation earlier, it's evident that it has to be a certain level of respect in how you move, pertaining to the lifestyle you live. Gang culture, you have to check in. Like that is necessary. Like if I'm a gang member and I go to South Carolina, whoever is running things in South Carolina, you got to check in. I don't know if the guy was part of a gang or anything like that, because I done heard stories about even King Von when he came and he moved to Atlanta. It was a couple meetings with some significant people and telling him, yo, you got to move this way in this city and this is how we move. So I think that applies all the way across the board, because even with the music industry, you can see where the gang ties are tied into it. Everybody banging something. I just heard the other day that Moneybagg Yo, he got some ties to some stuff. I ain't soliciting nothing like that, but from, so you gotta move accordingly when you come to these people's city. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying totally. Like I'm with you. Like I ain't gotta check in, but
I guess it's just the
lifestyle.
Yeah, the lifestyle you living in. Or the people you hang with. Because I'm pretty sure somebody
Cause old boy,
like J. Cole ain't checking in with nobody when he go to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a deal. J. Cole, I don't think he's
not. He's a civilian. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm a civilian. I'm not about to. I'm a civilian. I'm about to check into my hotel.
Yeah,
that's what I'm finna check into. Who you think he is? I don't know.
Shout out to that hotel we was at, the Hilton too, man. Like that was a nice hotel. That bed was real. So.
It was nice, but it's gone down over the last. I'm not gonna lie. The last time I was there, they were supposed to be doing renovations. I came back, I ain't seen not one renovation since I've been there. So I don't know. It's a nice hotel though. I'm not going. Shout out to all of
Shout out to the Hilton. Y'all do your thing.